Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. What are we missing? We're missing the SDR. There we go. Every time. So we need to get rid of Station Master again, because that keeps messing up. Add Station Master again. Hey, Voice of Boston, how you doing, mate? I'm just a bit of a boo-boo. Hang on a minute, window capture. Is it window capture? Oh, I always forget which source it is. Is it window capture? Add existing. I want my Station Master. Station Master, is it that one? Yeah, this is the one that's going to mess it all up. Okay, let's try that. How you doing, mate? Anyway, long time. I think it was actually all right, and then I've just messed it up. I think it was okay. There we go. That's better. #1 gifter's badge. There we go. I don't. I've gone down the animated character route. It does look a bit like me. The problem is now, because I was working with dodgy monitors the other day. Actually, I can move that back down now. I was working with dodgy monitors, and two of my monitors had fell, so I moved my camera, so now it's not tracking my face properly because the camera was stuck on the wrong thing. That's better. There we go. There was a guy here a minute ago, but he's not on that channel. I ain't got anywhere near the nice radios that you got, dude. I'm quite envious. Oh, you went and came back. Yeah, I'm running on a 991 and a 710, mostly the 991. I have to be honest. I don't know if you've had a problem with your Station Master, but if I do like a switch band, if I switch the band, it puts me on split for some reason sometimes. Do you get that? Oh, you froze up. It's probably me frozen up, but... I'm getting a lead. I've been struggling to run everything on one... Let me turn this down. I've been struggling on my computer. I normally got my headphones plugged in as well. I've been struggling with my computer running everything. Because I run my Station Master, my SDR, my OBS, my Tipfinities, my Potato, and my animation all on one computer. And it's been a bit of a pain. So I found a lead that's hopefully going to solve the problem to go into the back of my radio using the RS-232. So I'm hoping that that's going to allow me to use a second computer to link with the SDR while still using the audio from my main computer into the radio. We're going to see. We'll find out anyway. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Hi Gary. Hi Tam. I've got all my monitors fixed though. One of them I don't think was broken. I just needed to press the auto button for some reason. And the other one was a dodgy cable. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Whiskey Lima Oscar. QSL? Yeah, Roger, Roger. That's correct, Andre. Just hopefully you're not too you're hearing me now, but you're 5 and 9 coming into the south of the UK. Over. Yeah, Roger, Roger. Well, have a good pile up, Andreas, and have a good afternoon. Over. Yeah, Roger, Roger. I've put you in QRZ. You should get the report coming any second. Over. Yeah, 7-3. Yeah, how's you, Gar? How was the rounds today? They all good? Hi, Tom. KG4EDY. Do you know what? I should be reading my book, really. I should be reading my my license book. I'm never gonna put in for the test if I don't get it all read, am I? My voice tracking. Oh, look at my audio tracking's not working. I wonder if I'm gonna have to restart that. I think. How can I restart that? It only seems to be tracking my mouth if I open it right up. I'm gonna restart. It has been running for a few days, so we'll restart that and see how that responds. So my image is going to disappear for a second. There we go. That'll do. That'll solve that problem. Not a bad day. Not a bad day. I've had a bad week, but yeah. All right, we'll see how that works anyway. Be nice to have that radio rack, wouldn't it? Oh, that's better. It's working now. It's tracking my mouth. Right, let's move that back across. Right, my mouth tracking is working. My mouth tracking is working. Haha. Brilliant. Oh dear. Right. So the problem I've got now is that my 10-meter delta loop is down, and it's basically residing right between all my wire antennas. So it's residing between the left-hand side and the right-hand side of my delta, and to the left-hand side of both my wire antennas. So I am no doubt getting loads of coupling going on, which is not great, but we have to try and do what I can at the moment to appease the council until they decide if they're going to cause problems for me. The bloke I used to have trouble with. Well, he can't report me, can he? Because he's in a similar situation, and he doesn't live close enough to me that he would be respected. But they've, it's a possible planning infraction he's put me in for. But I don't know, mate. It is what it is. I just have to bite. How you doing, Gaz? I think Voice of Boston's gone. I'm not sure. He was here a second ago, and now he's trotted on. I'm not sure. So yes, I've no doubt not going to be getting out as well because I'm going to have coupling going on. But we just have to bear with it for a few days when the bands don't seem that busy anyway, to be honest. I was looking into options about running a wire all the way over my roof, along ones, along the front, then back over the roof again, and back along the eaves. Probably stop it. Just like a oh crap! Look at this. 40 meters is awful. Hello, Lauren. My gorgeous smiling friend. Have you been at your allotment today? Oh, even more importantly, have your decals arrived, or have you not been to your mum's today? Have your decals arrived? Well, they normally contact you for the import tax, but it probably come from DHL or FedEx normally. You normally get an email if you gave them your email. Not today. The kids didn't want to go. I just got a message to say they have. So it's there then. There you go. That's good. Bargain. Absolute bargain. Oh my God. There is so much noise. But I think I've got coupling going on, Maz. Waiting on UPS. Yeah, I think I've got coupling going on where my radio is basically sitting down in between all my wire antennas. Make sure you clean the window, and you might want to get a foam, a felt edged applicator. They're about £3 on Amazon. If you're not in a rush to get it up, that's what she said. But yeah, get yourself a felt edged applicator. The band's, there's nothing going on. I don't know why I even started my stream because I haven't been on for a few days. You have a squeegee, okay. Just don't get the backing paper wet. The front paper's fine. Don't get the backing paper wet.
Oi.
Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. We use TikTok Studio, innit, Gary? I've got 4 screens. Well, I've actually got 8 screens. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Oh, I'm on split again. See, look, this is what happens. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Yeah, I got you 5859, nice and clear there. Good luck, Thierry. Oh, we've spoken before. Yeah, good luck, Thierry. I'm sure I spoke to this guy. I know it says first contact. I thought I'd spoken to him before. I thought I recognised the icon. Close to Paris. Well, are you going to be going live, Gary? Are we going to have you going live sometime soon? I've got loads of things going on my screen. There's a lot of stuff you don't see. You know, it's like I've got more than 3 screens together. Let me just move the software down and I'll show you the stuff that's making up the screen. So I've got my image, you know, of this animation. That's one application. Then I've got the on-air sign, that's another application. I've got the little logo above it, Ham Radio UK, that's another application. I've got the picture behind me, that's another application. Then I've got Station Master, that's where the hell has Radio UK been? Can't believe they just come in. So what have you been doing today, Lauren? How's the kids? They all right? We could just stream with a phone, Gar. That's what most people do. How are you doing, Paul? 2GRG720. When's your test, Paul? How much was the SDR? It's that RX888 one, isn't it? It's the RX888. It's about just under 300, I think it was. When's your test, Paul? December. You've got no faith in the fact that you're going to... Mate, you'll whiz for it. Did you get that Essex handbook? Foundation's easy. Even Mank got through it, didn't you, Mank, eh? We were all bloody dreading it before it came in, and then when we get it, it's not difficult. If you read that Essex handbook, you'll be fine. I'm never going to get these. I don't get much distance on 80 metres. I think it's because it's more Envis. Bollocks to that. I was thinking of getting the nephew it for Christmas. Get him an SDR play. There's no point in getting anything cheap. So either get an SDR play which is the best SDR that's under 200 quid, or a proper RTL silver USB stick, but not a China one. You have to get it from the RTL website, the RTL SDR website. Don't buy it from AliExpress, don't buy it from eBay, because they don't sell on those platforms. Only get it from the RTL SDR website. They're cheaper. They're not quite as good as the SDR plays, but again, you get what you pay for. But there's only 4 that I would ever consider, having, you know, me done the stuff that I've done, and that is the SDR Play, which I've got, which is still brilliant, but it's not a massive bandwidth. The RTL SDR, just purely because I bought the China one and I made the mistake that I'm telling you not to make, but I know that the originals are good because I've seen them reviewed. The RX888, which is the one I've got now, which is full bandwidth. Or the Web 888, which is even more expensive, isn't it? It's about an extra £80 on top. What antenna? Depends what you want to do, Faith, Grandad, sorry. It depends what you want to do. I mean, you're talking ham, CB, you're talking scanning. Every antenna is slightly different, and it all depends on where you can put them as well. HF, right? Okay, HF, and are you going to be transmitting or just for receiving? And then after this, the next question is, how long is your garden? How big's your garden? And do you own your own house or not own your own house? You got a DX Commander for Tyler. They're good. Well, see, that's a good antenna. That's a good antenna. I mean, providing you can tie that down, I wouldn't say go out and buy anything better. I mean, the DX Commander's a good rig if you depending on which one you got. I think they're all over 10 meters long though, aren't they? Just get it out in the open. I mean, if you can get it a bit higher, get it a bit higher, but don't worry. Okay, yeah. You've made it on a base. The thing is right, with HF, it's all about angle of takeoff. Now, Callum's antennas, they're 40 and 20 takeoff angles are okay, to be honest. But he already admits his 80 meter takeoff angle is rubbish. And for 10 meter, you need to be a lot higher. So for 10 meter takeoff, you need to be a good 15 meters up. So and that's 15 meters up, to the top of the mast, whereas Callum's antennas don't do that. So they're about 10 to 12, aren't they? So you'll do all right, but they could be doing with being taller or, pole mounted. But if you want something on the house, then I recommend what I've got, which is a Sirio Tornado. If you want a wire antenna, which isn't great for 10 meters, but good for 20, 40, 60, 80, you get like the Moonraker Flex Weave one. Or if you haven't got a big garden and you haven't got room for a wire antenna, then get the one in my videos, the HF80-6 vertical with the 6:1 balun on the bottom. The XN Viz for 40 and 80. Yeah, his antennas are good for 40 and 20. I wouldn't say they're great for 80. The thing is, the problem is with a vertical is that your takeoff angle is pretty much straight up on a vertical when on 80 band anyway, from my understanding. You've got an end-fed half wave. Well, then you know that a wire antenna is great the longer it is, don't you? 59:1, 10 inch. End-fed half wave, 65 foot, 10 inch. 65 foot and 10 inches long. With oh, you mean a 9:1 balun, don't you? Not a 59:1. Do you mean 9:1 balun? $49, that's better. Okay, 49:1. No, I mean, yeah. Well, you've also got a lovely big garden, man, haven't you? What's 65 foot? So that's 30 meters? Just over 30 meters? Yeah, nice length, mate. So you're doing like 160 down, aren't you, for that? With a tuner? Up over a tree. Yeah, you're laughing, you are. Why are you asking me what antenna to get, mate? It seems you've got way more knowledge than me. If you've got that sort of antenna sitting around, nice. Right, 10 metres was supposed to be good, but I don't know. I think we're going to get a lot of coupling, so I'm going to struggle. Let's have a look. A G90. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. I'm going to get loads of coupling with 10 metres. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Mexico 8. Oh, I'm split again. Oh, you did? I thought you'd gone, Lauren, to be honest. I was asking you questions, but nothing was appearing. Right. See you later, mate. Be good.
Oi, oi.
Ah, no worries, mate. That's all good. I was talking to you. Nothing important, though. If anyone's in here isn't following Lauren streams from her greenhouse. Give her a follow. She's boosting her channel up. Best smile north of London. How you doing, Phil? How you doing, Ramin? In YouTube. Poppy, no. We'll go out later. All the dogs are in here annoying me. I don't know what time they think it is. I think all their body clocks are out because the clocks went back, aren't they? They all think it's like 4:30, don't they? They don't realise that our clocks go back. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Yeah, Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. QSL?
Of course, Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Ontario, Sierra Victor 1 Fox Tango Yankee. Good afternoon to you. 5x5 with me. My name is Sotiris. Sierra Oscar Tango India Romeo India Sierra. Mexico 8 W Lima Ontario, Sierra Victor 1 Fox Tango Yankee.
Yeah, I've got you a 5x3, but lovely audio, lovely and clear. And have a good afternoon there.
Thank you very much, Sandy, for today's contact. Hopefully to meet you down there. Have a good evening.
Yeah, cheers, man. See you later, bye. Does she use electroculture in her gardening? Don't think so, no. she's just a really nice person to watch and chat to in the when you're on TikTok. No, not yet. But Stuart M8WLO is designing me. Well, not designing me. We've designed it now. We've come up with some plans. Let me just take my headphones off because I'll turn that down. So for my Tornado, which is too high, which I already know is too high, but it's not sort of like horrible on the skyline. I'm going to have a winch, and I can just tilt it down 90 degrees, drop it, and then raise it within minutes, if that makes sense. So whenever I want to go on the radio now, I'm basically going to have to go out and wind antennas up for like 10 minutes, but that's fine. That's no big problem. And then for my 10 metre Delta loop, that's actually down at the moment. I'm waiting to see what they say about that one. In regards to the wire antennas, I'm going to challenge them because at the end of the day, I've got frigging telegraph poles outside my house, so like 20 wires coming off the front of it, and people can't moan about that. So I'm going to challenge that one, and I've written a massive letter. So we're going to see how we get on.
Thank you so much. You're thinking about 5 floor. 5 second. Thank you so much.
Right, see if we can get this guy. Gosh, this guy's loud. Where's this guy? Turkey. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Yeah, thanks, Paul. We shall see, won't we?
Charlie Tango 5, Juliet Romeo Papa, you're single report 5.9. Hello from Portugal.
It'd be too low. It'd be too low, mate. My fence is only 6 foot. It might be 4 foot, actually. I don't want envies though. I've got a wire suitable. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Yeah, I've got a wire that's not. You know, I can easily drop my pole 6 foot and I'll be all right. But the thing is, my delta loop at the height it's at, which is what we're using right now, is just amazing, and I don't want to drop it. No. Loop on the ground. A log wire is no good for me, mate, because I've got mostly a concrete paved floor. I did try and make a log wire, ran it all the way around my garden, but it was dead as a dodo, unfortunately, because of the concrete. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Yeah, but the point is that I've got a triple delta loop. This is the one I want to get through. If I get my triple delta loop back up without objection, then I'm kind of set.
Thanks so much. You're seeing report 5.9 from Turkey. Thanks so much. 7-3.
You know what they're like. Once they get a sniff, they do whatever they can. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Yeah, it's a triple delta for 10 meters. It's ugly as hell, but it's really good. It's a really good antenna. Like now, I wouldn't have any problem getting to this guy. I would be like top of the pile generally. Yeah, I've got 3 wire antennas. I made one by AI. It's on one of my videos. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Yeah, have a look at my videos. I've made an echo. I made a delta loop wire, horizontal delta loop using AI for my whole garden, and it's a beast. Half square. It's a bit like a horizontal Moxon or something, is it? Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Yeah, Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Good to catch you, Mert.
Your call sign again?
Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar.
Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. You're saying port 5454. My name is Nat Mike Echo Romeo Tango from Turkey in Izmir. Thanks so much for your show.
Yeah, again 5454 south of UK, over.
Roger, 7-3, all the best.
There we go. I mean, this horizontal delta is such a flexible antenna, though. It does 160 right down to 6. You know, and I'm running on it now for 10 meters. My wire antennas will not do 10 meters, but this does. This will do 10 meters easy. If I had to get rid of all of my antennas, this would be the one I'd keep. 2 verticals, a horizontal top. 35 horizontal phase. That's a lot of work though, man. How'd you get... Yeah. You've even got to have something to run the phase as well though, haven't you? Now it sounds like a lot of tech. Where do you live, Grandad? Perhaps you can come and set me up. I'd like a triple square, actually. A triple square phased antenna. That'd be quite cool. I saw DX Commander was setting up a phased antenna, wasn't he? It's like a goalpost, is it? Where are you in the UK? Are you in the UK, Grandad, or not? Let's have a look. Doesn't say where you are. Yeah, so your friends of Radio World. Oh, and Stuart. Okay. We'll get Stuart to drop you in. Morecambe, a bit far away. Unless you're a lorry driver like Stuart and you're passing. Tell me what to get and then come and set it up. How high is it though? How high is the top? No way. We're not getting this guy. Kany. I know, we're getting the other end. 17 foot, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Might get that. Oh, my missus is just calling. Back in a second. Sorry about that. Phone. Had to answer the phone. 17 foot. 17 foot. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12. 5 meters up. Yeah, see, that's higher than where I am at the moment that they're already objecting to. I mean, I'm 18 foot and they're objecting to that. So there we go. If I can... Stop it, Poppy. If I can get away with the 2 posts that are down the bottom of the garden at the moment with this delta loop on it, I'll just stay with this. Yeah, this horror... Well, this is an interesting thing, right? This is an interesting thing. There was a house that built like a massive extension on the side that wasn't fully planned. And they also built a dormer into their roof. And they... Basically, council told them to take it down. They refused, saying they haven't got the money to. The council was going to take them to court. Then the council realised they didn't have any money to take them to court. And this is the same council that's going to be objecting about my antenna. So they may just turn around and think it's not worth doing. Now, if they don't do anything or object, and I can keep my antennas up for 2 years, I think you get some kind of rights, don't you? Like nobody's objected for 2 years, so you can get a little bit of leeway. So I'm kind of hoping that I can get a bit. It's only been up a year. It's only been up a year. So we'll just see if they've got the audacity to moan about it. We'll see what happens. Right, I'm trying to hear if this is Kilo 8 November Yankee. So if this is Kilo 8 November Yankee and we're getting USA, this would be a good one.
Anyway, we'll catch you again, Pieter. Nice to see you again out of Belgium. Big signal. Your Ultra Beam doing a great job.
They haven't written to me yet.
K8NY clear. QRZ, kilowatt 8 November Yankee. Standing by.
Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. They haven't actually moaned. Possible concerns about planning issues. She seemed to. I think the only thing she's going to moan about is going to actually be my bloody Stereo. Any station with us on the cluster, appreciated. This is kilowatt 8 November Yankee, QRZ. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. I don't know who did he call.
Hello there, Espacio
Yeah, so you just turn up at the door, but they've took pictures and it's up to them now whether they object or not. But the thing is, I pointed out all of it was in plant pots and stuff. So I think she's going to have to come up with some form of case against my plant pots.
In October, almost 5 years to the day. Good signal here again, Estacios, over.
Can they see it from the front street? They can see my delta if they're stood right in the front of my house and they look down my side alley. If that makes sense. When I've got it right up, when I'm using it, they can see it over the top, but they can't see it over the top when I wind it back down. So they can only see it down in between my garages. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. They can see my tornado because that's like 5 meters up from my roof line. But I've come up with a winch thing and a pivot that I'm going to be able to drop that. I'm just waiting for Stuart to post it. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Do they? It's hard to explain.
Echo Delta Kilo. Okay, Echo Delta Kilo.
Tornado's really good, mate. That Sirio Tornado from a vertical, right? I know it's a CB antenna, but honestly, that has got really good gain. It's got 4 2-meter ground planes coming off the bottom of it. And yeah, it's a 5/8 wave. And it is so receptive. Honestly, it's so receptive. Right, this guy is here. He's on my Delta loop, right? So we're listening to this guy on my Delta loop. Let me put the other radio on and we'll compare the signals. And considering that the tornado, right, is just a CB vertical, just having to lean over and switch to the other radio. Just give me a second. I'm turning this one down. So we go 28,400 and we'll see if we can hear him. But for a vertical, 28,400. Right, see if we can hear him. There he is. So that's on the tornado to America on my 710. So yeah, the noise is different because it's obviously a vertical. I mean, we compare the noise with this one. Completely different. Obviously, there's the noise is higher because it's a vertical compared with this horizontal delta. So there's a lot more background noise on the vertical, but we still got him nice and strong. Do you know what I mean? 28.4. Yeah, 28.4. So that's on a vertical tornado. I've got him 5 by 5. I don't know what he's coming in on the other one. So on the 710, so he's 5 by 5 on the delta.
I'm sorry to hear that. Very sorry to hear that. My situation is good with my throttle, the same thing.
5 by 8. 5 by 8 on the tornado. 5 by 8 on the tornado and 5 by 7 on the horizontal delta. But the problem is I can hear him better on the delta because A, it's horizontal, so he's probably going vertical. But also because the noise floor with the delta is just so much quieter. There is no noise floor with my delta. So it doesn't matter that he's weaker coming into the delta because I can hear him Yeah, I've got that triple delta, and he would be way strong on that, but that's wound down at the moment. This is a horizontal going down my garden delta loop, and then I've got the 10-meter triple delta that's vertical. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Let me try and show you what's going on, how they can see what they can see on my oh shit, I didn't even realise I had you turned down. Sorry everyone. You might have heard a bit coming through the headphones, I'm not sure. Let me just see if I can show you kind of the visibility of what they can see on various occasions. I'll just see if I can just quickly share this window. Plus display capture, window capture, display capture. Window capture, that'll do. Right, let's just run this one. Let's run paint. Paint, there we go. Right, okay. So, give me a second, I'm just shrinking it down. Move it onto the centre of the screen. Right, okay. So, this is where we are right now. So, it's going to be very primitive. My house will be a square. So, oh, that's not right. That's not a square, is it? So, my house is like this, including the roof. You know, the roof would be up there somewhere. That's the roof bit, yeah. Not going to put too much detail. Then I've got my garage here. Next door's garage is here, like that. And then his house is there, and the whole street is like this. It's like a row of houses along a big long street. So my tornado, let's turn that down a bit. My tornado is currently visible from the street about that much in scale, right? It's pretty much 4 meters visible above there, but it's silver, so it's not like it's ridiculous. All right, hi Paul. Oh, sorry, thanks for hearting me, Paul. Now my delta, my triple delta, when it's sideways on, right, and low in its lower position, so not down to the ground, but in the lower position, is kind of sitting in here, and then it goes behind the house, right? So we can't see these bits, but this is kind of where it sits behind the house, right? So it's like that and like that, right? So you can see that much of it from the street when it's in the down position, right? Or if it's when it's in the up position, sorry, when it's turned around facing the street, because it's obviously a delta, it kind of shows that much behind the house, right? Because it's coming down to about, you know, about here behind the house. God, it's not very good drawing like this, is it? But you kind of get the idea. When it's down at 5 meters on the mast, fuck's sake, don't make it so difficult for me. When it's down to 5 meters on the mast, it's like that, and it sticks out a bit there, right? So that's in the down position at 5 meters, and that's what they can see if you're right on in front of the house. You can't see it from anywhere else, right? You have to be pretty much stood at this position in front of the house, right? You have to be stood at that position in front of the house here to be able to see that antenna. If you're stood over it in front of the house directly, you won't see the antenna, obviously, because the house is obscuring it. So you have to be stood in between the garages looking down, right? So you won't see it anywhere else. Now, when I wind it up, so when I'm using it properly, and when it's, you know, in its position, is there a triangle shape? Can we turn the triangle shape over? Well, it's obviously got to be up. Oh, no, it won't let us draw it upside down. That's a bit of a shit, isn't it? What about if I go like that? No. What about if I go like that? No. Okay. I have to draw it by hand. So when it's in the up position, like fully up at at 9 meters on the mast, this is kind of the visibility of it from the street. But I don't leave it like this all the time, so it's not like this all the time. All right, so you get the general idea, don't you? It's like there. And then there's triple of them. So one's in the background, as it were, you know, coming down like that. So you can kind of see that much when it's right up. But I don't leave it like that. You know, I don't leave it like that all the time. You know, I only use that when I'm using it, and it's generally at a weekend or of an evening or, you know, of a late afternoon. So I don't leave it in the up position all the time. Well, they are. So if they are moaning, at the moment, my antenna is laid down, right? So if we imagine this is my garden, right? The base of my garden at the moment, and my house is up here, like this. So we're looking from the side of my house now, down my garden. My delta loop, honest to God, is filling up a space like this, right? And it's halfway up the house, and it's filling up the space. And whoever's objecting, if it is next door, because I've taken it down, which the council can do nothing about because I've got it in the down position, wound down on the mast, right? They're pretty much seeing half my garden absorbed by my delta mast, right? So, yeah. Now, the rest of it, let's get rid of that. The rest of it's quite funny. So, we're not going to probably get to my TikTok, but if you go to my videos, you will see that I've got all my antenna masts in flower pots. I mean, I don't mean flower pots like you buy from B&Q, half barrels. You know, like half barrels. Did somebody just gift me? What was? Oh Christ! I did, mate. Whoever just gifted me, I just saw it behind, and I've just realised my station master is at the front, and I couldn't see it. Give me a second. Sorry, that is my bad. Station master. Whoever did that, I need to move this all the way back because I've just realised it's shit. Sorry. Who was that? Mank sent me a boo and a go popular and a couple of heart me's. Mate, I'm so sorry, buddy. I didn't know my station master was at the front of the window. That's better. Thank you, mate. PC capture card. PC capture card. I think that's roughly where it can be now. Yeah, that'll do. Sorry, mate. My bad. Right, let's move that. Let's move that across so it's now right. Station master's at the front. You heard a few jingles. I didn't hear anything. I saw a little bit coming up to the top of the window and the bottom of the window, but yeah. I've just realised that since I've restarted that bit, that thing there is in the wrong place as well. Let's move that up out of the way. There we go. Right. Let's move that out of the way. There we go. Brilliant. Yeah, so if you look at my stream, so I basically, none of my antennas are permanently mounted. They're in half barrels, you know, like people buy for planters, and I basically half fill those with concrete, and I sell these inserts that I also use, which are wide enough to put 2-meter poles in, and I embed that in the concrete so I can lift out my antennas with one hand. Well, that's the thing. It's not about being fixed. It's semi about being fixed, but it's also semi about being permanent. So I have these 3 plans to deal with my 3 antennas, right? The delta loop I wind down. I'm hoping that as long as I don't leave it up for over 28 days, that they can't do nothing about it, right? So that's the premise I'm working with that one. With my delta loop that's horizontal, because it's basically got to be 20 by 5.5 by 20, I can move the poles to maintain the triangle, if that makes sense. So I can keep up all the slack. So I'm going to put 3 more plant pots around. One a bit further back in the garden. One a bit further forward in the garden. And then because they will all adjust to take the slack up because I'm using those dog bones, I can pretty much lift the pole out, put it in another one, and then lift the other pole out, put it in another one. And then hopefully the slack and tension will stay the same if I measure it right. And then that becomes non-permanent. So yeah, it's going to be a thing. But yeah, they're in plant pots, which are non-permanent. That's kind of what I went with. And she's aware that they're in plant pots, but it depends how much they want to hold me to the law, because there's a 28-day law, isn't there? that if something is left in a position for 28 days, then they're deemed as permanent. So I'm just going to move them. Even if it's by moving them a metre, I'm going to move it a metre and then move the other one a metre and then, you know, just have them over and take pictures. The thing is, even if I move them, take a picture and then move it back, right, then they can't prove that I haven't moved it. Do you know what I mean? Hi, Daz. So that's where we are anyway. It's a bit of a battle. It's a bit of a battle, but we'll see how we get on. Right, so what else have we got then? Let's get this, see what else is going on 10. Well, officially, I mean, I only wind up the delta to full height when I'm using it and I need that extra bit of oomph, like, you know, if the bands or the weather's particularly bad. But generally I have it so it's barely visible. The other issue is that opposite my house is a high pavement. And because it's a high pavement, you can obviously see more from the other side of the street than you can in front of my house. So I kind of have to, yeah, I mean, if the street is deemed as the road, I'm a little bit protected. If the street is deemed as the pavement opposite, they've actually got more visibility, which is a bit of a crapper, isn't it? But yeah, there we go. I've written a big long email. I mean, if you're interested, do you want to hear my email? I've kind of prepared myself. Oh, Gary's messaging on WhatsApp, or somebody is. Right, okay. So here's what I've written to the council as my defence should they attack me. Right, just give me a second. I'll just... Right, turn my radio down. Here we go. We're talking about wire. No, well, no, the delta loops aren't wire, are they? The delta loops are alien wire. And then the vertical delta loop is metal and wire. The horizontal is just wire. I don't think they're going to do me for that. They might do me for the poles down the bottom. Anyway, let me read you my letter. To County Council, it says the council. Retrospective planning application / appeal, depending what they try and do to me. Dear planning officer's name, I'm writing to submit a retrospective planning application and if necessary to appeal any enforcement notice regarding the installation of 2 amateur radio antennas at my property address given. One antenna is mounted on the house and extends approximately 3 metres above the roofline. The second is a triple delta loop antenna mounted on a telescopic mast which remains lowered behind the roofline when not in use. I understand the council has already conducted a site visit and observed both installations. I am a licensed amateur radio operator. Gaz, can you tell him I'm on stream? Because I notice everyone's active in the WhatsApp group. I am a licensed amateur radio operator under Ofcom regulations operating within the 10 metre band and other allocated frequencies in accordance with my licence conditions. The antennas are essential for lawful and effective communication, particularly in urban environments where elevated RF noise levels severely impact signal clarity and reliability. Both installations are tuned for safe operation and do not cause interference to other spectrum users. Elevated antennas are increasingly necessary to overcome modern-day noise floors caused by widespread electronic interference in residential areas. Planning permission has been granted for numerous telecommunication masts in residential areas across Chippenham, many of which are more visually prominent and permanent than my retractable installation. These include fixed mobile infrastructure exceeding 15 metres in height, often with no retraction capability or visual mitigations. My installation is temporary in nature, deployed only during active use and lowered at all other times. This demonstrates a proportionate and intermittent impact on the local skyline. I am aware of at least 5 similar amateur radio installations within Chippenham and can provide photographic evidence or locations to support this precedent. I am a sole active member of RayNet, the Radio Amateurs Emergency Network in Chippenham. RayNet is the UK's national voluntary emergency communication service formed in 1953 following the East Coast floods. It provides backup communications during civil emergencies, public events and infrastructure failures, working closely with local authorities, emergency installations and charities. My antenna installations are essential to maintaining operational readiness and supporting community resilience in Chippenham. The house-mounted antenna is slim profile, silver in colour and mounted to minimise skyline dominance. The delta loop antenna, whilst visible when extended, is stored behind the roofline when not in use, reducing its overall impact. I acknowledge that its appearance may not be in keeping with the immediate surroundings, and I'm open to mitigation options. I have not received direct complaints, though I understand a concern may have been raised, possibly by a neighbour currently selling their property. I take concerns seriously and remain open to reasonable dialogue. I am committed to working with the council to ensure compliance and address any concerns, and I am willing to explore alternative mounting options or reduced height configurations, provide photographs, technical specifications and diagrams, submit additional documentation or permit for further site visits, or consider visual mitigation such as neutral colouring or screen vegetation. I respectively request that the council consider this application appeal in light of the technical necessity, community service role and local precedents, and my willingness to cooperate. I remain committed to lawful, responsible and considerate operation. Yours sincerely, me, my name. He's just telling me about customs. Did you let him know that I'm on? So yeah, so that's my letter. That's my letter. And so to go with the letter, I've got pictures from the front of the house when the antennas are in the down position, and also my silver rod in the up position showing that it's not present. I've got a map showing where all the mobile phone masts are that are over 15 metres in height in respect to the town, so that it shows that they're all in built up areas. I've got an article how a radio operator helped an emergency just because he was monitoring a band and probably saved somebody's life on the moors from Bristol. And just various photographs. So yeah, there we go. That's my defence should they approach me after this visit. So we'll see, won't we? I think I've kind of covered my ass and given them food for thought if they want to challenge me. What do you think?
All the best, and your beautiful 5-7 report here in Sicily Island. Good luck, thanks for coming, 7-3. Whiskey 0, November X-ray. Good afternoon, your beautiful 5-8 report yourself.
Well, I hope so, Paul. And the aim is, right, is not to challenge their authority, but to actually give them reasonable grounds to not create problems, but also to show that they're not just dealing with somebody that's going to give up without a fight, So, yeah, I think, if they want to fight me, I can provide so many precedences. If they refuse like a retrospective planning application, for example, I think that they are going to realise that I'm not going to give up without them having some serious challenges that they will have to justify against, Cheers, mate, for the share. Hi, Magic J. Well, they're semi-mobile, Grandad. I mean, they're in plant pots and they're fucking heavy, but I can move them on sack trucks. I can move them with a pair of sack trucks. So, yeah, they're semi-mobile. I couldn't lift them into the back of my truck, put it that way. Mexico 8, Whiskey Lima Oscar.
I did not get your call from that. Italy Zoo, I believe. This is KC3 VTF.
Don't think he was talking to you.
Victor Tango Foxtrot. Here is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango, previous the contact.
Yeah, so that's it. I have tried to act a bit clever when I put my antennas up. But the telescopic mast is not mobile. And that's the one I want the most. And the one on the property.
Thank you for that report there, my friend. You are also a 5-8 to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. A good signal coming in loud and clear. And my name is Mike India, Kilo Echo. Appreciate you coming back.
Yeah, the minute you put guy hooks though. The minute you put guy wires down, it becomes a permanent mount. That's the thing with them, unfortunately. I kind of read that up on it. So by having the concrete base, and I encourage you, Grandad, to go and look at my videos. Is go and look at how I made my plant pots, because they will not move. My masts will not fall over. Half barrels filled, half filled with concrete. Oh, stop talking over him. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar.
My name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango, go ahead.
Don't know who he's speaking to.
Okay, Whiskey 8 Papa Tango, are you there? Oh, you were covered up by somebody and I thought you called somebody else. IT9, IQN, W8PT. Matt, good morning, good afternoon. From
That's pretty good going, Grandad, isn't it? That's pretty good going, man.
Henry United Charlie King. Chuck is the name. Located 64 kilometers southeast of Cleveland. You're 5x7 to 5x8, 5'7" to 5'8", and a couple stations pretty close. IT9, IQN, W8PT.
Why is my receive transmit showing on the same screen when I haven't got a split going on? What's going on here? Oh, okay.
QSL match, we're running here, Fox Tango 2000. PL1000 quadra system, solid state, 1200 watts to a 14-element log Yankee by OptiBeam at
14 element. That's a big boy as well, isn't it? That's a big old Yagi. 6x6 stick. Corner to corner. Yeah, it does sound it's well made. I mean, if yours have been up a few years, you're kind of set anyway, aren't you?
Okay, Matt, same here. Take care. Have a great rest of the day there. My best to you and yours. IT9, IQN, WATT, say 73.
He's turned stateside now, isn't he? I can't hear him. Yeah, he's beaming North America now. That's the problem, isn't it? I can't beam anywhere now. YFC, M7WLO. Hello, hello, hello. Up the Jubilee Tower Mountain. I've never been there, mate. It's worth a visit. He's gone North America now, that guy, so that's that one gone. FT8. Where's this? The Trough of Borland. The band's dropping off a bit now, innit? I'm struggling. Boland. So there's a Victor 3, 1 Zulu Alpha here, but I can't hear it. South America.
November 4, Whiskey, X-ray, Yankee.
Ah, dear. How you doing, M7YFC? Did you tell him I was live, Mank? Or have I got to do it myself? Oh, Andy's live, you did. Okay. You'll probably get a little card come through the door first, to be honest, Gaz, if they haven't got a phone number for you. Oh, so it's like fixed. Oh, did you? Thanks, man. I'm going to be doing another 50 minutes, probably, depending what happens with these signals. I mean, there's loads of FT8, but that's no good to me. Might have a go on the let's have a look on the SDR and do it that way. See what we can pick up. I'm just going to quickly flip through these spots. 15 meters. Something on 15 meters. Can go. FT8. Right, let's go back to, let's do 20 meters and do some SDR work. See if we can get it on that. See if we can find anything on there. Right, let's get DX heat up so we can see if... Yeah, need your call sign, mate. There's no point... The dogs don't know what the time is. The clock's going back. It's a right pain in the arse. Zero zero Victor Tango. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. I was on a split again. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar QSL. Yeah, I've got you down as in Romania. Is that correct, over? Yeah, I have you 5 and 9 into the south of the UK. I've got you shown as being parks on the air Romania. Is that correct, over? Lovely. It's a good signal there. I've got you 5x4 via, and I've put a spot in for you. Parks on the air. Okay. Hey Bambi, how you doing, man?
Roger, Mike 8, so Mike 8, Victor Romeo X-ray, this is Yankee Radio 1. The voorgezet lag ik in bed. We hadden een paar brieven opgehaald en ik was er wel aan het van geworden. Dus,
How you been, Bam? Good weekend? I don't think I spoke to you since last week, have you? Because I haven't been on really. So I had two monitors playing up, and it was a bit of a pain in the ass to get it working. So I didn't bother doing anything. And then my missus comes over on a Tuesday, Wednesday, in fact. Martin Green joined for a shared invite. Who shared that to you then? Was that Mank? Was that yours? You shared it, didn't you, Mank? Have we got any likes going on here? I can't even see. Have we got any likes going on? How often? M0KNM? Hello, hello, hello. How often? How often? How often? Oh, God, I forgot what I said now, dude. I know there's a lag. That's the problem. I got to think back to questions from about a minute ago. Yeah, I haven't really been on since last Sunday. I think I was on. Yeah, last Sunday. What the hell is this? What the hell? Am I out of frequency? Oh, God. I am crap with bands. 4350. No, I'm in frequency, aren't I? Am I in frequency? What's going on here? Why is there something going on 14313? That's within band. What the hell's this? I'm like, what the frick? To protect against spam, the subject line must begin with a / Whiskey Lima. Yeah, see you later, Paul. Thanks for coming up. Wish you a nice day, safe travels, and look forward to welcoming you to one of our networks. What the frick? That's not allowed, surely. Why have they got a repeater sitting there? Wow. Cheeky so-and-sos.
Müssen Sie ja auch mit den Kindern, übrigens, das war sehr, sehr schön, wo die waren, sollte ich dir noch sagen.
Oh, I've lost it now, mate. It was something like 1431 something. Let's go back to there. I'll have a look. Hang on. Band 14. Let's have a look. It was 1431 something. $313, was this it? Yeah, there it is. 14313. Delta Kilo 0 Mike Charlie. Is that it? Club station. Delta Kilo 0 Mike Charlie club station, running a permanent broadcast on a HF frequency. That can't be within license, surely.
Sono 20 km la stazione club di Intermare. La rete radio per radio Amatuer.
It's a bit annoying, isn't it?
Essere così gentile da lasciare questa frequenza libera per le stazioni mobili marittime che viaggiano in tutto il mondo e sono QRV solo con bassa potenza. Grazie. Penso che vogliono iniziare tante intervalli. Radio che
Right, anyway, let's get back on 40. Sorry, I was just quickly replying to a text message. Right, let's get back on to 40. And we run with the SDR. It's got busy here all of a sudden, isn't it?
My wife says, or people say, God, you sound so Irish. You sound so Irish. It does stick with you. Do you ever have that experience, Ian? Oh, yes, Terry. Oh, yes. Our family is initially a Scottish family, Scottish descent. But the late, 2 or 3 generations ago, we were all from the Newcastle, South Shields, North Fields, Sunderland area.
Hi, Tony.
In the northeast there, Northumberland. All right? And I find that... That's 50 watts. Still with a potency on, etc. So 50 watts there. 100 watts now on the basic rigs, the 735. And there we go, a kilowatt with the valve amplifier in. G8MNY. Yeah, so whiskey 0 DSP returning. Yeah, you went down about 10 over 9 jump, so not much difference to be honest with you, but obviously drop in audio. Yeah, still making a trip, no problem at all. WX with us today, been a little bit overcast, colder than usual. I think it's about 8 degrees, something like that. I've been in sort of, well, I shouldn't say work, but trade.
Hi, Paul. Look at this going on my band here. I've no idea what this is. This started appearing the other day. I don't know what's going on, but I've got it like here and here. Oh, that's enough. Oh, okay, I know what that is. That's obviously a commercial radio station. So what's this one? The same one on a harmonic. Oh, it's out of band anyway. Okay. I had something the other day that was really bad. It seems to have gone. Yeah, it's out of band, wasn't it? I was just looking at the SDR and it's not really apparent what it was. What's going on there? Bambi's #1 gifter. Bambi's the #1 gifter? How's that? How's Bambi at #1? Is that for likes or something? Have you been hitting the like button? Or have you just... I don't know what that is. Why's Bambi got a crown on? Seven two's out of band, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's a commercial.
I try to pick up some words, polite words like hello, thank you, and this, that, and the other. But to try and talk it, I could never do it. I'll tell you funny thing.
Yeah, it's a commercial station.
It's amazing. Very seldom do they have one language.
That's the only problem with this SDR. It's this SDR isn't as clear to when you're like scanning through the band. You kind of need the scale to be bigger at the bottom.
Many years back. I don't want to say that too loud. I didn't know she spoke 3 or 4 languages. I've known her for a while, and then one day we ran into a French person, and she's acting away in French. And I go, where did you get this? How did you learn that? I've always been able to speak different languages, and it just comes so easy for them. E depois se puder ligar, liga e tente passar o António Dantas, porque na frequência está o amigo António Pinto, o amigo Tavares do Silva, que você ouviu, o amigo António Dantas e eu. Pronto, o Alberto acho que está também mal, mas agora não foi escutado. Portanto, Arnaldo, eu vou outra vez aqui a palavrinha e depois passa o amigo António Dantas, ou se não quer aceitar, não. Vamos Índia 0, Índia, que é Índia 0. É ok. Sim, senhor, já está por cá ligado. Aquele que foi por cá de autoconstrução, ok? Uma vez, amigo António Dantas, disse Charlie Sierra.
A lot of strong signals out there, isn't there? I mean, look at these. These are really strong signals coming in at the bottom of the screen now. A few, like this one here on 7106 is weaker. Not even sure it's there now. See, look, typical. As I click there, it disappears off the SDR. But there's a lot of strong stuff coming in. How long ago did you order your radio, mate? I can't remember. It's only about, was it 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
And seeing how it performs in comparison to the 308. Han is toch vast een groepje op het radio. Ik heb er zeer zin op om die op te hebben.
Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. 2E0 AK, did you say over? Yeah, sorry, mate. I was just trying to find your exact frequency there. I was just flipping through and heard you shouting out. Yeah, you've got Mike 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar in the south of the UK. I've got you a lovely strong 5 and 9 over. Yeah, I'm on 14300 now. I was trying to find exactly where you were. I think I was sitting on 14350, but then I've retuned. I was just flicking through on the SDR. Over. Yeah, I've got you now. Yeah, you're nice and loud. And yeah, I just thought I'd do an hour. I'm streaming on TikTok, so we're live on TikTok just for your reference. just so you don't find your call sign read out anywhere. But yeah, you're lovely and clear, and yeah, it's not an awful day today, is it? Considering the month over.
Returning, yeah. I've been here all the
You can hear me, Bambi.
I've been on D-Star, no answer. I've been on HF 14 and 14, 20 and 40. I couldn't get out. I thought there was something wrong with the radio, but it's okay now, over.
No, yeah, I mean, your audible's nice and clear. I've got you on amp 1 and you're coming in at about a 5.7, but you're yeah, you're lovely and clear, mate. We were just talking actually on, we got like a little TikTok group going, not TikTok group, WhatsApp group, and we were talking about this Open HF, I think it's called, which is like going to be the new DMR, but for HF frequencies. And it'd be like open band, so you'll still be able to DX. But we were just watching a couple of videos on that the other day, and I think that's going to be a game breaker. But yeah, I know it's hardly relevant to what you're talking about, but it's just yeah, HF is always up and down. But they reckon with this this open digital for HF, and it's, you know, it's not going on the internet. It's not like a Pi Star. It's going to be straight over the air. It's going to really improve the ability to reach further over.
Yeah, got all that. Yeah, I'm on D-Star and I'm also on Fusion. Haven't got DMR, haven't got that far yet. The radio's cost a bit of money, but that's all right if it's going on HF. I look forward to having a go at that, over.
Yeah, I'll, yeah. If you hear me on again, have a check out the channel, my channel, because I'm on TikTok at M8WLO. We're probably going to be doing a review in a week or two with my friend Stuart M8WLO. So we're going to set our computers up and see if we can, you know, how much difference it's going to make point to point. Over.
Yeah, got all that. You know what? Nice and loud. I'm just going to go in. I'm in the shack, and the heating's not working very well in here. I'm a bit
Hello,
cold.
Stuart. Just talking about you.
A cup of tea and probably have some dinner as well. But nice talking to you there from 280AK, over.
Yeah, good to catch you 280AK, and hopefully you'll catch you further down the log.
Will do. Send me praise. Enjoy the rest of the day. 280AK, up and clear. Cheers, mate.
Ta-da, Sentry. See, why is he not in? That was definitely 2E0OAK, do you think it was? Ah, that would have been him, wouldn't it? OAK. I did think there was too many characters short. I did think I was too many short. Let me just correct my log and get rid of that other one. There we go. I was wondering why I wasn't getting the name coming up, but that was lovely and clear. 11, the visuals. Oh, cheers, Stu. Been like this for a few days though. Have you not seen them? Oh, I changed the background, didn't I? I changed my background. Changed the background to have somebody else's shack behind me. Work was crap, yeah. Yeah, work was crap. I've been on here for about an hour and a half. No, it feels like an hour and a half. How long have I been on for? An hour and a half. Yeah, I've been on for an hour and a half. I'm on for another maybe 20 minutes. But yeah, looks a bit similar to me, doesn't it? A little bit similar. I mean, I've tried. I'm very limited as what I can select for beards and stuff, but you know, I've made it as close as I can. Bashing videos out on both accounts, have you? I haven't looked. I'll go and check them later. Have you set up your radio to do that digital yet? I was just talking about that to that last guy. Did you hear me?
Can't think of it. But here's SDR console. I use that for a pan adapter with I've got the little board in the 7300, and I've got an SDR play. Which one is it? The RS1P, is it, or something like that? 1PA. I've got that hanging out the back of the 7300, and that talks to the SDR console. But using OmniRig, if I click on the
so as you know, I'm suffering from CPU usage issues on my computer running all this, but I found out on the 991 that the RS232 port also supports CAT. And there's this guy that makes one of those CP leads up and to USB. So I'm gonna put my SDR on the other computer, the one that's currently running my animation actually, and I'm gonna put that on there on a second screen and run that one through the CAT control so I can still use the SDR to control where I'm sitting. and then I'm going to use my main SDR. I'm sorry, my main USB for the audio, which is also currently coming from the computer.
The way I have this all set up.
Still on 7143? No, I'm on 7157. Are you on there? Are you on 7143? Are you talking to him? Can't hear you, Bambi. Shape. Foxtrot 4, Mike November Oscar receiving over. I'm hearing other people on there. Bambi, it's at the bottom. Oh, yeah, it's at the bottom of the screen what my frequency is. I can't see it on my own tablet because if you're looking on a tablet, the resolution's different. But I'm on 7143 now. But I've got other people. I've got a lot of backscatter there. I mean, there's plenty of... Try 7110. No, that's still noisy as well. Hang on. Trying to find one. Seven 7113's quiet. She just called me. What, on 7143? I'll go back then. Seven 7143. Okay, I'm going 7143. Back 7143. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Right, I'm there. Go for it. Foxtrot 4, Mike November Oscar receiving Mike 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. You heard her, I didn't hear her. You can hear what I can hear. Oh, there she is. Yeah, also got you 5'9" Bambi. And how did I not know you were a woman? All this time I've been assuming you were a man. Over. Is she hearing me? Yeah, also getting you 5'9" Bambi. Also getting you 5'9". Yeah, all this time I thought you were a gentleman. I didn't know you were a lady. That's she bakes cakes, is Stuart's now corrected me. Yeah, I got you lovely and clear, Bambi. Over. Yeah, there is lots of QRM. Do you want to try 7113? 7113. Oh, now what's going on? Oh. 7113's just gone mental. Forget that. No. Too noisy. Can you hear it? Don't know what's going on here. Seven 1 4. No. Yeah, 7145. Yeah, I got a tractor noise there as well. God knows what it is. Stuart, are you on the radio or are you out and about? This is Mike 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Is this frequency in use? This is Mike 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar calling Foxtrot 4 Mike November Oscar. What on that one?
Mike 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar from Florida for Mike November Oscar.
Yeah, that's better. 5 and 9, 5 and 9. Are you in the UK then, Bambi, or are you in France? You sound like you've got a French accent. Over. No, where are you? Are you in France?
My country, I am from Northwest France, Le Mans.
Tu habites dans la France. Bon. Je habite dans l'Angleterre and je suis, I don't know, 56. I mean, my French is awful, Bambi. Your English is obviously a lot better than my French, over. Yeah, that was the limit of my French. I'm a... Well, at least you understand. I mean, there is benefits. No, but you're lovely and clear. You're lovely and clear. I can't believe all this time I thought you were from you were in England and that you were a gentleman. I apologise. Not that I have said man or woman when we've been chatting anyway, but at least we now get to QSO. Yeah, from Mike 7 Whiskey Lima Oscar to Foxtrot 4 Mike November Oscar. I'll put you on QRZ, Bambi.
I listen you now, 5, 7, 73.
Yeah, see you later, Bambi. Have a good day. Thanks for coming in. I think we're going to look for somebody else to talk to, shall we? Right, dropping off frequency. Right, okay. Where are we then? Forgot what band we're on. Are we on 40 metres? Yeah. See if there's anything else on the cluster spot yet. Yeah, don't worry, mate. I heard you clear. I heard you loud and clear. I heard you really loud and clear. You're getting out better than me.
And I saw one on a selling site that's recently closed down.
I put you in QRZ.
I think he's only asking like £40 for it, or 30. I think I asked him 30. And he said, yeah.
Oh, there we go. Gaz could hear you. Why didn't you come in then, Gaz? Are you on the radio? Why didn't you come in?
Like I said, I'm yet to try it, but the X-Wales just come back, Mark. So
Bambi, do you want to talk to Gaz?
And then I'll play a bit more radio. M7 was at YM2.
Should we go back to 7145, Gaz? Do you want to speak to Bambi?
Say hello to the XYL there, and you got to keep them happy, haven't you? So I wish you 73, mate. And yeah.
Do you want to go back to 7145 and see if you can hear Gaz, Bambi?
You were just under the 20.
No, you're on.
So, yeah,
You're what?
Take care, mate. 73. We'll catch you soon. Neil, take care, mate. Okay, Mark. Drive safe. Have a nice weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. M3SNK3. Bye, Mark. Bye, mate. Take care.
Oh, not on the radio. Oh, you could hear her on my end, yeah. You're not on the radio. Yeah, fair enough, mate. Of course.
Bye-bye. Italy Zulu 2, Florida Delta United.
Oh, it's gone split again. I don't know why it keeps going split. Yeah. Yeah, we could hear you loud and clear, Bambo.
5 by 9, up and down in this moment from Italy Zulu 2, Florida Delta United. Thank you so much for your reference. 7344, good activity. Ciao.
I'm not hearing that Sierra Mike 5 Yankee.
Number 3, Kilo Tango, Ecuador, America, number 3, Kilo Tango. Alfa 3, Kilo Tango, Ferran, buenas noches, 5-9. 5-9 también en Barcelona, pero QSB. 5-9 con QSB.
Got both of them here. This coupling.
Thank you, Mr. Ferran. Shalom, shalom, un abrazo. Shalom, shalom.
Do you know what? If that 10-meter antenna is coupling, it's doing me a lot of favours with this Delta, because I'm hearing both sides of all these conversations recently. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. I'm going to just leave you on this band for a second. I just got to go to the toilet. 2 secs. Oh, God.
Oscar Mike 1 WLO. IT9 very good evening. Thanks for the call. But the audio is very distorted.
Well, the good thing is that when I disappear, at least it still maintains this little avatar, doesn't it? So it thinks I'm still here. Right, how are we doing? Hey, Hot Wheels. Hey, Abdu Fiat.
Oscar Mike 1 WLO. Oscar Mike 1 WLO.
See if we can get this guy.
Oscar Mike 1 WLO. CIL 5-9.
I'm trying to listen for the 4 Zulu 5 Romeo Romeo.
Thank you very much. Any other DS?
Mike 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. It's not that one. It's a different guy, isn't it? It's something Tango Tango. 4 8 6 Tango Tango. No, I don't know what we said. Mexico 8 Whiskey Lima Oscar. Thanks for the likes. Are you tapping away there, Bambi? Thank you. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for it, Bams. Can't hear this person now. He's gone, isn't he?
QSO on 10 meters, and I sent you QSL cars like a month and a half ago.
No problem, man, no problem. The QSL car is a little, I have little problem, but good, no problem from now, okay?
Okay, I just think that you received that, or it was lost in the post, okay?
Only direct.
Thanks for the heart, me Bambi.
QSL cars only direct, okay?
Yes, I sent you before a month ago.
Neither of these guys sound like they're from America.
I asked you how you received that QSL card.
Okay, no problem now, thank you.
Okay, all the best.
All the best, yours, Sierra Victoria, in Italy, Ontario, Italy, Italy, Uniform Zero, Papa X-Ray Golf. Yours, Italy, Uniform Zero, Papa X-Ray Golf.
That doesn't sound like November Whiskey 8 Papa, does it? So
Thank you so much. You are 5
got me in my bag. Nice. I think I'm going to call it here anyway because it's nearly 5:02. And I've got to take the DOGs out for WALKs in a minute. So one quick whiz through here. Yeah, okay. I'm going to call it a day here. Good to catch you, Bambi. You're lovely and clear. Obviously got a nice clear setup. And I'm just rooting around now on my screen, trying to find the bits I need to close this stream down. So, there's one of them. And nice to see you all again. I know I've been off for a week, but I know most of you are in the... Hey, Bambi, if you want to join our WhatsApp group... because you're in it all the time, we have a WhatsApp group. Just message me on TikTok with your phone number and we'll add you into the WhatsApp group, which is most of the people that come in here regularly. You know, we all just chat in WhatsApp. So if you want to join, send me your phone number and I'll put you into the group, okay? W7JJR, I don't know who that is. Who's that then? 20 metres. Hi, Radio Mercy. We were on 20 metres. I'm just going, to be honest, mate. Yeah, if you... Bambi, send me your phone number on here and we'll put you in the group. You're in this stream all the time. It's mostly the people that come in this stream or Stuart's stream that we add in. All right then, guys. I'm going to end TikTok. That's going to disappear any second. And I'll catch you all later. All right, ta-da. Shush, 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 shush.